Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Oh my god, I feel like it's been forever since I filmed a video. If you watched my last video, you know that I have braces on, and I have filmed that video I think 1 month and a half ago. It's been a long time. I knew it's gonna be a rough time with braces, especially now in the beginning. So I wanted to make sure I have videos pre-filmed, and all the videos that you have seen, the past I think 5 or 6 videos, were all pre-filmed a long time ago, and it feels so good to be back and be able to film because I felt so bad. I didn't feel myself and I couldn't film because I was in pain. I wasn't happy, you know, so I didn't want to come here and just stay like not being myself just because of the braces. So luckily I did film quite enough videos, and yeah, I haven't filmed in almost 2 months. It's crazy to think about. Now looking on the camera, I feel like my hair has grew a lot and I missed it. I really missed it. But anyway, I hope you don't mind if you see the braces, because they are here in the front and you can kind of see them, and also the way that my mouth moves. It's a bit annoying, but you're gonna get used to it, okay? Anyway, this is not the point of the video. For today, I'm gonna be reviewing some makeup brushes. These are from Glow Beauty Shop, and I have been playing with them for a while now, and I decided to talk about them because they're really nice, and I've never had travel size makeup brushes before, so these are really nice, and I wanted to share them with you because I like them, and I think for the price they are really good. I filmed the look that I'm wearing right now with as many brushes as I could, and I really like how it turned out. I've been playing with them, as I said, for a few weeks now. I've had enough time since I didn't film anything, so I really like them, and I'm gonna talk about each and every brush, and while I'm talking, I'm gonna show you how the brush is doing its thing on my face. So if you're interested, let's begin. So this set is, as I said, from Glow Beauty Shop, and it does have 12 makeup brushes. I got the pink version because I really like pink. They also had purple, but I don't know why I felt like this looked better. If you know me, I love purple, but I also like pink. And what got my attention is the case. I didn't have a case like this before. This is perfect for traveling. I always carried my makeup brushes in plastic bags because I didn't want to ruin them, but I didn't have anything to put them in, and I had some makeup pouches, but they were all light colors, and makeup brushes are dirty. I mean, you have foundation, you have blush, you have eyeliner, all those things, and I didn't want to get them dirty. So this is insane. I love it. I love the quality of the case, and I love all the brushes. They are travel size, so they are smaller than your usual brush, but I like the quality, and this is why I decided to talk about them and show you how each and every one performs on my face. So I'm gonna begin with the big brush. This is a face powder brush, and I like this a lot. I have used this for powder, for bronzer, for blush, for blending all over the face. This is really nice. All of them are very soft, and until now they haven't shed at all. And I washed them quite a few times just because I wanted to see if they're shedding or not, and none of them didn't. I'm gonna say that they're not perfectly cut, but I mean, you have one hair that's sticking out more or something like that, but nothing major. And I do really like the handle, which is a pink, matte pink, and this part is glossy. I really like how they look, and as I said, they're travel size, so they're smaller and perfect for traveling. The next one is a flat foundation brush, and if you know me, I like mixing foundations. I think I say this in pretty much every video, but I like mixing foundations on the back of my hand, and since I don't like using my fingers, I have to mix with something and then spread it out with a brush. I don't like putting one dot here, and then trying to move the foundation around. I like to distribute evenly. So I take a little bit of foundation, put it on the cheek, and then I take some more, put it on the forehead, on the other cheek, some on the neck, and then I take another foundation brush and I blend it. But for application, this was really nice. I also tried to blend some of the foundation with this, and it did work. It's not my favorite kind of blending foundations, but if you have some spots or something like that, this works perfectly. I did try to take some foundation and put it on this part where I have freckles to get some more coverage, and it did work. It blended pretty nicely. I did like this patting motions and it worked perfectly. Then I have an angle contour brush, which again I really like. I did use this duo that I love to contour with, and I first started with this white and I placed it underneath the contour, so about this much, and then I did use the contour powder and it looked beautiful. And after that I took a big brush and kind of blend everything together, and it looked very natural. And this has applied the contour powder very nicely. And I'm just thinking, whenever I travel I have to take so many brushes because I can do more things with the same brush. But with this set, they are so versatile and you can use them for multiple things. As I said, the next brush is a stippling brush. I really like this for applying primer. I first applied some of this what's it called? Elf Makeup Mist and Set. I sprayed it all over my face, and then I took this brush and blended it in, and I have to say it does put it in my pores and it looks really nice. I tried spraying this and then I let it go in the skin by itself. The foundation blended very weirdly after that, so I tried using a brush with this, and I have to say it does make a difference. And I also liked using this baby skin primer, and I don't know why, but I feel like on my nose the foundation blends odd when I do this, because this gets into my pores, and some foundation, I don't know how, but some on some spots the foundation is like emphasizing my pores. It's so weird. So I didn't know if this was the thing or the fact that I was blending it with my fingers. So then I tried using this as well, and it did make such a difference. And I think it's because this is a dual fiber brush, and when you're stippling it, what's the word? When you're doing the stippling motion, the primer gets into the pores and stays there. So I've been really liking this for that, but also for concealer. I have been using lately this concealer, which is very different than other concealers that I have. It's very wet, I feel like, kind of like oily, but not oily, it's wet. I tried to blend this with other brushes and I do notice marks, and I have to go with my fingers over, but I don't like using my fingers when I do my makeup. So I tried with this, and with circular motions and then tapping motions, it blended very nicely. So I was actually impressed by this brush because it looks very small. I don't like this for the whole face because it's very small and it doesn't blend as nice, but for concealer, and especially this one because it's a little bit more wet, it blended perfectly. I really like this brush. Then I have a flat brush like this. This is like the foundation brush, but it's smaller, and I like using this for concealer when I have to spread it out. For example, I have that Rimmel London Match Perfection concealer, and the applicator was okay, but after that, after a while, it was, I don't know, it didn't come out how I wanted it to, so I cut the product and I had to take the product out with something. So this was perfect. I really liked how it distributed the product, and then I kind of blended a little bit, and then I took the stippling brush and made sure everything looked perfect, and I really liked it. And also you can use this for eyeshadow, just like I used the other two. This is a little bit too big, but in the morning when I'm in a complete rush and I don't have time for anything, I do take my Ruby Rose eyeshadow palette, and with this I just put some eyeshadow. I don't know, I pick usually the same color as my shirt or the same color as my pants, and then I just put it all over and kind of blend it, and it looks very, very nice. It does pick a lot of product and it places it very nicely. This is one thing that I like. Some brushes pick the product but don't place it on the eyelid, and this does it. It does place the product very nicely, and it doesn't stay on the brush. It just transfers on the eyelid very nicely. And as I said, I use these two to apply the eyeshadow. And you can also see in the clip, it did apply the eyeshadow beautiful. I did use the Sleek eyeshadow palette, and they are really good shadows, but this applied it very, very nicely. So these two for eyeshadows. You can never have enough makeup brushes for eyeshadow because you always get them dirty, and especially when you're filming and you're kind of in a rush, you don't have time to go and wash the brush and stuff like that. It's good to have more of them. So I think when traveling, 2 eyeshadow brushes is enough, and it's really good. Then I have a quite different brush. I don't know how to call this. I did use this to apply eyeshadow in the outer corner. I did use some black, as you can see, and I really liked it. It did place it very nicely, but to blend it, I think you need a more fluffy brush. One thing this set is missing, a fluffy brush. If it would have a fluffy brush, it would be absolute perfection, but you can add your favorite blending brush in here. So this thing placed the product really nicely in the outer corner, and I was able to make sure I put it wherever I wanted it, and it does absorb a little bit of product, but it still places it nicely, and I like that. I like the shape. It does go up and then it goes into a point kind of, so it's really, really precise, and I liked it. I liked it for that. I haven't used it for something else, but I think you can use this also to highlight the inner corner. Then I have this brush, which is an angled eyeliner brush. This is really good. I use this for my brows with the pomade that I have from NYX, which I really, really like. It's so nice. You have to be careful because this brush is quite soft and it can glide a little bit too much, but if you are used to using a brow pomade, this will go really nice. Sorry if the angle changed a little bit. I didn't have any more batteries. So okay, so I was talking about this angled eyeliner brush, which I really, really like for my brows. I use this with the NYX Tame and Frame brow pomade, and I really, really like it. At first it was a little bit tricky because you have to get used to the brush because it's very soft and it kind of glided a little bit too much, and sometimes my brows were a little bit uneven, but after doing it for a while you get used to the brush, and look at these brows. I am crazy in love with this, and in combination with this it looks beautiful. I love it. I love how my brows turned out. They're not too harsh, they're not too soft, they're perfect. I love them, and I have been using this a lot. It's really nice, and I usually wash this every 2 days in a bar of soap because this is quite hard to get off since it's a gel product, and I love it. I love this brush, and I also like to use this for eyeliner because it's an angled eyeliner brush, and today I did use some black eyeshadow to set the eyeliner that I did with another brush, which I like a little bit more. Sometimes for some looks I like the other brush for eyeliner, but sometimes I like this. And when you want to set the eyeliner because you don't want it to transfer on the upper lid, this is really nice. So I think this brush does the job. I was scared at first because I thought this is not going to work for my NYX Tame and Frame brow pomade, but it does, and I'm really happy. Then I have another brush like this. It's kind of like this one that I just showed you for the outer corner, but it's a little bit smaller, and I like using this to smudge the lower lash line. It's really, really good, and also for highlighting the inner corner because this is what I did today with, and it's really nice. It's for smudging. It's quite flexible, if you can see it, so it doesn't hurt underneath there, but if you want, when you add a blending brush in this set, you can go after a little bit with that so it's not so precise, because underneath there you have to kind of have a transition. You don't want it to be super precise, but this is really nice and I like it. I don't know what else you can use this for, but for smudging underneath the lower lash line works amazing. Then I have this brush, which I like to use to apply highlighter in the inner corner and on the brow bone. I tried it today with some white from the Nude palette and I really liked it. And also you can use this to contour your nose. I have used this brush to contour my nose today on the side, and it's really nice. It turned out nice, but you have to blend it afterward. So again, if this set would have had a blending brush, oh my god, it would have been perfect. So again, back to this brush. I like to use this for highlighter and even for eyeshadow. If you want to apply it more precisely, this is really nice. And the last brush in the set is this small eyeliner brush, and this is different. It's this kind of brush that does have all the hairs going out, so you kind of go like this. And I do have a lot of brushes like this, but this one is just the perfect size. It's not too thin, because then it's very time consuming to do your eyeliner, but it's not too thick, so your eyeliner is gonna turn out perfectly and you have a lot of control in this. I like that the hairs are not too long, so I was surprised. This is very well made and it doesn't move or anything, because I thought the smaller brushes are gonna be a little bit more, I don't know, like a lot more fragile, so they're gonna break a little bit, but no, they are perfectly fine. And today I even did a little wing, which I typically don't do. I like to stick with a line, but today I did it and I really like how it turned out, and I used this and the other brush to put some black eyeshadow on top of it. So very happy with this, and I think it's a must, because whenever you go apply eyeliner, you're gonna need this. Now back onto the case. This is very nice. It is a glossy material. It looks very pretty and it's pink. They have a lot of other colors, and they even have some other sets, but this is the one that I have and I like it. It goes like this. You have this thing on, whoa, I was out of frame. You have this thing which helps you to protect the hairs, and then you do like this and voila, this is perfect. And it doesn't take a lot of space, and you have quite a lot of brushes in here, and you can also add some other brushes in here and then close it, because it's gonna work. So overall, very happy with this, and for the price, this is about $12. I really like the brushes, and they're, as I said, smaller, so they're not chunky and they don't take a lot of space. As you saw, they're very soft and sleek, and I really like this and I do recommend them. They are good quality for the price. I think my camera is a little bit too bright, because I keep looking in the viewfinder and I'm so washed out, but I don't know why, because I haven't changed anything in these 2 months when I haven't filmed, but let's hope it's not too bright. So I was very happy when I found out about the website, because they have quite a lot of things on there. They have those makeup brushes, they have some nail art stuff, they have some jewelries, some handbag. They have quite a lot of things, so I think it's worth looking on their website. And when you see those on sale, because I think they're even now on sale, it's worth getting them because they're really nice. And as I said, for traveling, this would be perfect. We do plan on traveling this Easter, so I'm very excited to try these and take them with me, because they're very small and they don't take up a lot of space. Whenever I travel, as I said, I put them in a plastic bag and they are pretty chunky. Like all my Kabuki brushes are pretty chunky, so they always took a lot of space, and I was embarrassed to travel in a plastic bag, but this looks very nice. So yeah, that's everything what I wanted to say about these brushes. I really like them, and if you have tried them, let me know how they were for you. And if you want any other information about them, I'm gonna leave some links in the description box, but also you can leave comments asking me whatever you want, and for sure I'm gonna reply. And as well, don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and on my vlog channel. I'm gonna start vlogging more there, especially this summer. I didn't have time now, and now having this thing in my mouth, I was turned upside down, so I didn't have time for my vlog channel, but I will definitely vlog more this summer. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to thumbs up if you liked it, and I will see you in my next video.